Well, hello folks, today is Tuesday, April the 30th, and got a nice little shower this morning. Came in about 5 o'clock, and then it cleared out, and I think there's another round this afternoon, maybe tonight. And I thought I'd come over here and start planting my garden. I had the plastic, I put plastic around the peach trees last night and wanted to keep some of the rain off of it. I took it off. I'm going to let the next round water it, and I hope it's not too much water. Okay, so I brought some more plants from the house over here that I had started. I put another Cherokee purple heirloom, and these are a different variety. These smaller ones right here, you can't hardly see them, I'm sure, but they're a different variety. I forget what they are, but something RT. I'll have to go look it up where I kept the seeds. All right, so I've got 2 rows laid out. I'm gonna have 3 rows of corn, and they're about 40 feet long each row, and they're 3 feet apart. And I'm going to start planting about every 12 inches. I'm going to put a seed down, and then I'm going to take this line that I have drawn. You probably can't see it, but I've got a line with 2 pegs in it. I'll move this one over here over 3 feet and do 1 more row, so I'll have 3 rows of corn. That's pretty far apart. And then I'm going to do the line over here and pull it down, and I'm going to do a couple of rows of okra. In the middle, I'm going to have my Italian beans, my butter beans, and I don't know what else I've got, but I'm thinking about right in here in this area is where I'm going to have my peas. Peas need a lot of room to grow, and I thought I would just saturate this area, till it up when it gets a little bit drier, and plant my peas there. And I'm not sure what else I've got planted, but anyway, I'm going to get started with that. What I'm going to do, how I'm going to plant this is, I've got this little rod, this 1-inch gas pipe rod that I use for something else, and I cut it off. And the way I'm going to plant these is, like I said, every 12 inches I'm going to do a planting, and I'll just take it right next to the string, and I'll just knock it in the ground, and it digs a nice little hole like that. See that? And I'll plant my corn seed in that, and that's how I'm going to plant all of these right here, even my okra, my beans, everything. So all right, so let me go get my corn. The way I've got this calculated, usually a corn stalk will put on 2 ears of corn, and I'm going to have 3 rows a foot apart, so that's going to be about 100. I want at least 100 stalks of corn. That give me 200 ears of sweet corn. And if I get a little bit more than that, that's great. But I don't know if I have that much seed or not. So let's see if I can. Here's my corn seed. I bought these off the internet from a seed supplier. Let's see if I can get this opened up. Show you the seeds. All right, I'm gonna cut this off and put the seeds in my hands. Okay, that's the corn seed that I've got. And so I'm gonna plant one of these in each one of these holes that I'm going to dig. I'll just drop it in there like that and cover it up. That seed might have been a little bit too deep. Might have went too deep on that one. Rocks and roots. Okay, let me do this one. Put it right at the end of my foot. Kind of do a couple of taps like that. There's the hole. Drop the seed in, cover it up. Do another one. Couple of taps. Plenty deep. Got roots everywhere. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll get you back with me when I get through. Okay, I've got my 3 rows of corn planted, but I tell you what's gonna happen. I'm fixing to go to the house. My sinuses are killing me. My eyes are running, my nose is running. I can't even always see to put the seed in the ground. I'm going home. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll feel better. I was hoping this rain would wash all this pollen away. I don't know how many I got down, but let's see. There's probably, let's see, I got 3 rows of 140 feet, so that's about 120 plants I've got in the ground. So that ought to get me my goal for the number of years I want. And I'll just have to come back Monday if I feel better. Wednesday morning if I feel better. If not, it'll have to wait. Okay. Y'all have a good one. Well, good morning, folks. Today is May the 1st, about 9:15 in the morning, and I've been over here for about an hour or so. And yesterday I planted corn over here. In this row I planted baby lima beans. And on this row, I'm going to plant some Italian beans. And there's a stake here and a stake here. And these 2 stakes run with the line so I can keep my rows kind of straight. Those 2 rows I just got through planting okra. So I ran out of lima beans because it said, baby lima beans, because it said it needed 2 per hole, and it said to row width be 20 inches, plant them 4 inches apart, etc., etc. And then they said, come back and said, well, when they come up, thin them out. Why? I mean, I just went ahead and planted them a foot apart and natural thinned, but I ran out about halfway through out of 2 packages. So I got to go to the local store up here and buy me some more lima beans. And I forgot to bring my Italian beans, so I got to go back and find those. Thought I knew where I put them, but I thought they were in my bag, but they weren't. So I got to go back and do that. Also, when I put these up, you know, I put these cross members right in here like this, and that's what I intended to do. And I thought, well, maybe because of the span I needed to run it this way, and it caused it to kind of tilt a little bit. So I had some old lumber laying around, and I just cut me a 2x4 that's 24 inches and screwed them in here to kind of level it out, and I think that's going to work fine. So I've got room. I got a couple more tomatoes that I got in that I started, and I think I can put them right here on this end and let them run as well. So we got a big rain yesterday, about 6:30, 7 o'clock. It came a downpour, and it didn't last for maybe 6 minutes, but man, it was a lot of water. So I did not cover up my peach trees. I let them go ahead and take that in, but I think I'm going to go around here and pull these dead leaves off eventually. And that peach is not going to do anything. So I may let them dry a little bit with the heat, and then I'll pop them off and clean it up. I got some snips at the house. I need to just get those. I don't think that's going to make it. We'll see. Probably won't get any peaches off of this tree. I probably might get one or two off of that one. Won't get any off of this one, I don't believe. And I won't get any off of this one, I don't believe, because whatever, it might have been the combination of the rain, and we got a real cold spell. Got 2 days in a row. I might get one or two off of here. And it might have hurt it at the same time we got the water. I might get a couple off of here. I see two right there. So anyway, that's okay. I just want them to live. If I can get them to live through the summer, then I got a pretty good chance they're going to survive. Okay. All right. Well, I got to go and get some seed, and we'll talk about that when I get back. That strawberry is not going to. It did not come back, but they got runners on them. I got runners everywhere on these things, which is good. So I'm going to let them run. And here's a couple of nice ones right here. Right there. And when it comes out right there, that'll be a tomato plant. A strawberry plant. So I'll clip those. I got them all over the place. They're liking where they're at right now. So that's a good thing. Okay. All right. We'll come back later.